Assalamu alaikum and very good morning dear students. It is our third video lesson and first of chapter 2. Chapter 2 is rational numbers and today's topics are rational numbers on number line, standard form, ordering rational numbers and reciprocal of rational numbers. Dear students, please open your mathematics books, new countdown, book 7. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify rational numbers and its types, represent rational numbers on number line, express rational numbers in standard form, order and compare rational numbers, and find reciprocal of a rational number. First of all, we will discuss what rational numbers are. A rational number that can be expressed as the quotient of fraction like p over q or p upon q of two integers, a number p and a non-zero denominator q, since q may be equals to 1. So it can be a fraction which we call a rational number, but the denominator does not be equals to 0. It can be 1 or any other number. Rational numbers are comprised of integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. So all of these are rational numbers. For further information, we can see that a set of rational numbers can be represented by q. The q is equals to -1, -1/3, -1/4, 0 and so on from right side and left side also, like lesser than -1 and greater than 2, all the numbers. The following type of numbers belong to the set of rational numbers: positive integers, negative integers, 0 and common fractions. All are rational numbers. Now we will show these relationship between numbers in form of Venn diagram. Right, we can say natural numbers are subset of whole numbers and these are subset of integers, and all of these are subset of rational numbers. So you can see this in Venn diagram. This is natural number and this is subset of whole number, and whole number is subset of integers, and all of these are subset of rational numbers, and irrational numbers are not part of rational numbers. Now we will see relation of all these numbers on number line. Like integers, this all are integers, and integers are just divided into two types: positive integers and negative integers. And whole numbers, which are started from 0 and onwards, and the natural numbers which are started from 1. And these both arrows show that both are like never ending. The smaller than -9 and here bigger than 9. Now rational numbers on number line. Rational numbers on number line are like, you can see that the biggest minus over here is actually the smallest number, and after this we will move towards bigger numbers, and both the arrows again showing that these are not ending over here. So in this way we will just write rational numbers on a number line, but note that all of these are just quotient or just normal numbers or whole numbers. But here, if we have to show fractions on number line, first we have to make it sure that all the denominators should be same. Then we can easily show all the numbers on number line. We can read the rule: to express rational numbers appropriately on the number line, divide each unit length into as many number of equal parts as the denominator of the rational number, and then mark the given number on the number line. So the same thing which I just told you in easier way, the denominator has to be same. Then we can just represent all these numbers on a number line. Now standard form. How do we write a number in standard form, like a rational number in standard form? The standard form of rational numbers in fraction is in its lowest term and the denominator is positive. Right, these are two necessary things for writing a number in standard form, that it has to be in lowest term and the denominator should not have negative sign. So you can see the examples are 3/4, This is its lowest term, minus 3 over 4, 1 over 5, minus 2 over 5. All of these are standard form of rational numbers. For example, how do we convert any fraction into rational numbers? So we can see express 12 over minus 66 in standard form. So first of all, we will remove the negative sign of denominator. What we have to do for this? Yes, we will multiply denominator and numerator both by minus 1. So the answer we will get minus 12 over 66. Now there is no negative sign in denominator, but now we have to convert it into lowest term. So we will divide both the numbers by 6. So the answer will be minus 2 over 11. So this is a standard form of 12 over minus 66. Is it clear to all of you? I hope it is. Now ordering and comparing rational numbers. Rational numbers can be compared and arranged in order on number line. Any number on number line is smaller than the number lying on right of it. For example, we have under root 49, 2 over 3, minus 9.5, minus 3 whole, 1 over 2, minus 7, 5, 9.3 and 5 over 2. So, and we have to arrange all these numbers on a number line. So we can see that how do we arrange it? See, minus the biggest of minus number actually is the smallest number and it is at leftmost side. And then after it minus 7, then minus 3 whole, 1 over 2, 2 over 3, 5 over 2, 5 under root 49 which is equals to 7 actually, and 9 minus 3 over bar. What this bar means? Yes, it shows that 3 is recurring. 3 will come again and again and again, like 9.3333. So we write it bar on 3, so it means 3 will come again and again. So now all these numbers are arranged on a number line, and in ascending order we can say that minus 9.5 is smaller than minus 7, minus 7 is smaller than minus 3 whole 1 over 2, and it is smaller than 2 over 3, and this is smaller than 5 over 2, and this is smaller than 5, and it is smaller than under root 49, and the biggest number is 9.3. Now how do we order or compare rational numbers? Not on number line but just the numbers. Integers can be compared easily. There's nothing difficult. So like 3, minus 6, minus 9, 4, 12, 0, minus 5. Which is the smallest number? Yes, obviously it is minus 9. So first we will write it. Then minus 6, minus 5, 0, 3, 4, 12. So it is easy for all of you. Now how do we arrange fractions in ascending order or in descending order? So first what we have to do? We will make denominators same, like the numbers which we have 1 over 3, 2 over 5, 5 over 6, 1 over 2, and we found LCM of 3, 5, 6 and 2, and it is 30. So we will make denominators same, which is 30. So now we will get 10 over 30, 12 over 30, 25 over 30 and 15 over 30. Then we arrange them, so it is ascending order. It is 10 over 30, 12 over 30, 15 over 30 and 25 over 30. So the actual numbers we arrange in ascending order are 1 over 3 is smaller than 2 over 5, and it is smaller than 1 over 2, and the biggest number is 5 over 6. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Very nice. Now reciprocal of a rational number. It is so easy that we just have to flip numerator and denominator. The product of a number, fraction and its reciprocal is 1. That we have to make it sure that if we have reciprocate a fraction or any number, the answer should come 1 after multiplication of those numbers. Like reciprocal of 8 is 1 over 8. And look here, 8 multiplied by 1 over 8, the answer is 1, because 8 is numerator here, denominator here, and these can be cancelled, and the answer will come 1. And here the reciprocal of 5 over 6 is 6 over 5, and when we multiply these two, the answer will come 1. The reciprocal of minus 5 over 6 is 6 over minus 5, or in standard form we can write minus 6 over 5. Okay, now we will summarize what we learned today. We learned rational numbers and its types, representation of rational numbers on number line. We did rational numbers in standard form. We did ordering and comparing of rational numbers and reciprocal of rational numbers. Now I hope with the help of this learning you can easily complete your written assignments. And your written assignments are task number 1, question number 1 to 4, exercise 2A of page 22 of new countdown 7. Task 2 is question number 5 to 9, exercise 2A of page 22 of new countdown 7. Your task 3 is question number 1 to 4, exercise 2B of page 25 and 26 of new countdown 7. And your last task is question number 5 to 8, exercise 2B of page 26 of new countdown 7. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Allah Hafiz and keep practicing.